Hello, I am Solange Alfred. Welcome to the Hts Epoll. It's your opportunity to weigh in on the most pressing issues of the day. The Epoll is brought to you by the Bordelais Cooperative Credit Union.
We're here for beginnings, endings, and everything in between. For the startups, the slow starts, for the early risers, and the end-of-day finishers. For the career jugglers, high flyers, and for everyone who's ever had a goal or chased a goal. It's why we're here. Here to help you plan, track, and execute your goals so you can own a better tomorrow. Bordelais Cooperative Credit Union. One member and one goal at a time. Call us today. Telephone 459-6900. Bordelais Cooperative Credit Union. We are not a bank. We are better.
Prime Minister Philippe Joseph Pierre has stated his government's intention to adopt a more regionalist foreign policy approach to addressing many of the common concerns and challenges that face small island developing states. In his maiden address to the United Nations General Assembly, Prime Minister Pierre noted the impact of climate change and the COVID-19 pandemic on the region. So, we ask, do you support the government's new foreign policy approach in dealing with common challenges confronting the region? We tallied the numbers on our voting platforms, and here is how you voted. 32% said yes, and 68% said no. We also took to the streets to get your opinion, and here's what you had to say.
Yeah, I think the Prime Minister's approach, linking our regional issues with our partners and that of the partners in the African diaspora and Africa itself, can only be commended. Regards to the issue of Cuba, Venezuela, these have been our partners for a very long time. And I think it is refreshing to hear our Prime Minister get back to our interest in this region.
I like the speech which the Prime Minister gave yesterday, talking about how the region or other countries have been facing and which of all we are under the same pressure too. It was amazing to hear when he explained himself yesterday.
I think it's a good step in the right direction to speak of your neighbor, you know, with what's going on with Cuba and Venezuela, to speak so candidly about them. I think it's a very good thing. It's, keep on doing what you're doing.
My Prime Minister, I must say, he was very dynamic, very dynamic. For the past 5 years, I've not heard a speech like that. I've not heard a Prime Minister representing St. Lucian's people, his people like this. And I'm really proud of Philippe J. Pierre. Philippe J. Pierre, continue the good work.
Definitely. To me, this is one of the greatest speeches in the region and Africa for centuries. The only person I've heard give a great speech like that before is Mugabe, the late Mugabe. He's the only one I've heard give great speech like that. When the man speak about Venezuela and Cuba, these are countries which contribute to our economy. Cuba in particular have done so much for the human resource development in St. Lucia, more than America and England, who you said was our mother country. Cuba has done more. And keeping those embargoes on those countries and treating those countries like this will only further make us poorer, bring us down. And I think, I don't know, but I really praise my Prime Minister for that. I really love him for that. I'd never loved him before, like now, as he gave that speech. This is the greatest speech I've heard.
Thanks for those responses. Now to our new discussion. There has been another incident at the Bordelais Correctional Facility, which claimed the life of an inmate, the third death at the prison in the space of 2 weeks. The incident happened on Wednesday morning, though the details on what is being described as an explosion in the BCF's tailor shop are sketchy. Tension is said to be high at the facility as wardens focus on keeping rival gangs at the prison apart. So, we ask, should there be a review of the operations at the Bordelais Correctional Facility? Voting is easy. Just log on to htssenusha.org or Facebook at HTS Senusha Official and vote. Remember, our Epoll team is always on the go to get your responses as well. Watch the HTS News Force from 7 p.m. for the results and a new discussion.